Welcome to Drona Institute of Ayurvedic Studies Anveshana series, a question answer discussion series on previous year NTET Ayurveda question paper 2024. Question number 8. Which of the following is not a characteristic of adult learners? Option A, they prefer to learn by participation. Option 2, they are voluntary learners. Option 3, they have their own pattern of learning. Option 4, they prefer theoretical learning by traditional methods. The correct answer is option 4, they prefer theoretical learning by traditional methods. Adult learner is a person who is older and is engaged in learning, and the characteristics of adult learners are they prefer to learn by participation, they are voluntary learners, they have their own pattern of learning, they prefer practical and experiential learning methods, they have less flexible thinking, they have self-direction, they are practical and outcome focused, they use personal experiences, readiness to learn, slower learning, they want autonomy and less study time. Adult learners need to tie information to past experiences and they are motivated by problem solving and practical learning. They need information that can be immediately applicable to their professional needs, and adult learners prefer practical knowledge that will improve their skills, facilitate their work, and boost their confidence. Question number 9. Which principle of learning is emphasized while using ICT for assessment? Option 1, principle of on time. Option 2, principle of on pace. Option 3, both principles of on time and on pace. Option 4, principles of on time but not on pace. The correct answer is option 3, both principles of on time and on pace. ICT is information and communication technology. It includes all categories of technology used for gathering, storing, transmitting, retrieving, or processing of information. The principles of learnings like on time and on pace is emphasized while using ICT for assessment. ICT in assessment includes computer-based assessment, computer-assisted assessment, online examination, e-portfolio, and e-rubrics. Question number 10. The ultimate goal of pedagogy is option 1, to develop students' learning with creative, emotional, and social development. 2, to develop students' wealth. 3, to develop students' personal life. 4, to develop classroom infrastructure. The correct answer is option 1, to develop students' learning with creative, emotional, and social development. Pedagogy is the knowledge of teaching and learning and how the two influence each other in pedagogic episodes that teacher create to offer learners learning experiences that might inform their developing views of practice. And it is basically the method of how teachers teach in theory and in practice. And the goal of pedagogy is to build on learning of the students and work on the development of skills and attitudes of the learners. For example, the objectives of English language teaching should enable the learners at the end of 10-year schooling to develop skills and competencies to use the English language for real life. And hence, the ultimate goal of pedagogy is to develop students learning with creative, emotional, and social development. Question number 11. Which statement is not correct with respect to brain development in humans? Option 1, the synaptic connections are dynamic. Option 2, amygdala is important in recall of no information. Option 3, axon and dendrites are part of neuron. Option 4, cerebellum relates with coordination. The correct answer is option 2, amygdala is important in recall of no information. The statement 1, 3, and 4 are correct, and the fourth one is wrong, which is amygdala is not important in recall of no information. The main function of amygdala is to regulate emotions such as fear and aggression, and it is also involved in giving emotional feeling to our memories, reward processing, and decision making. Question number 12. Violation of ethics and professional secrecy under the doctrine of privileged communication is more prominent in the context of which of the following conditions? Option 1, communicable diseases. Option 2, non-communicable diseases. Option 3, lifestyle diseases. Option 4, mutagenic diseases. The correct answer is option 1, communicable diseases. Privileged communication refers to the confidential conversations or interactions between two parties who are in a legally recognized protected relationship. And privileged communications in healthcare refer to all information exchanged between an individual and a healthcare professional related to the diagnosis and treatment of the individual. And professional secrecy is the obligation imposed on professionals to keep information confidential that is obtained from a patient when practicing their profession. The doctor can break the professional secrecy and disclose information regarding the illness of the patient if there is danger to the public, state, or patient as a result of disease in the patient, such as communicable disease. Question number 13. Given below are two statements. One is labeled as assertion and the other is labeled as reason. Assertion. Teacher confidence with ICT remains an important issue. Reason. ICT will not become mainstream practice in institutions if it punishes creativity and confidence. In the light of above statements, choose the appropriate answer from the options given below. Option 1, both A and R are correct and R is the correct explanation of A. Option 2, both A and R are correct and R is not the correct explanation of A. Option 3, A is correct but R is not correct. Option 4, A is not correct but R is correct. The correct answer is option 1, both A and R are correct and R is the correct explanation of A. The assertion, teacher confidence with ICT remains an important issue, is correct. The reason, ICT will not become mainstream practice in institutions if it punishes creativity and confidence, is also correct. Both assertion and reason are correct and reason is the correct explanation of assertion A. Question number 14. Which of the following is a characteristic of adolescent learners? Option 1, tendency towards social conformity. Option 2, high emotional stability. Option 3, strong desire for independence. Option 4, highly development intellectual abilities. The correct answer is option 3, strong desire for independence. Adolescent learners are learners that fall between the age of 10 to 19 years, and they are having the characteristic features such as abstract thinking, hypothetical deductive reasoning, attraction towards opposite sex, development of secondary sexual characteristics, hero worshipping, development of personal independence, peer relationship, need for intimacy, and emotional instability. Question number 15. Which of the following group of C's come under effective communication? Option 1, courtesy, cooperation, cleverness, and calmness. Option 2, consideration, causation, cooperation, and clarity. Option 3, cleverness, clarity, consideration, and cessation. Option 4, conciseness, clarity, courtesy, and completeness. The correct answer is option 4, conciseness, clarity, courtesy, and completeness. These are the 7 C's of effective communication. They are completeness, conciseness, consideration, clarity, concreteness, courtesy, and correctness. Completeness is the communication must be complete. It should convey all facts required by the audience. And conciseness means wordiness, which means communicating what you want to convey in least possible words. Consideration implies stepping into the shoes of others. The effective communication must take the audience into consideration, the audience viewpoints, background, mindset, and education level, which is mentioned as consideration. Clarity. Clarity implies emphasizing on a specific message or goal at a time, rather than trying to achieve too much at once. Concreteness. Concrete communication implies being particular and clear, rather than fussy and general. And courtesy in message implies the message should show the sender's expression as well as should respect the receiver, which means the sender of the message should be sincerely polite, judicious, reflective, and enthusiastic. And correctness in communication implies that there are no grammatical errors in communication. Thank you.